Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Little Miss Recap is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy.
And I'm Becca.
Hi, Becca.
Hey, how are you?
Good, very early morning for you over there.
Well, I'm an early riser, so I'm up at 5:30 in the morning.
Mm,
And I have 2 days a week, I have global calls, so I have to get up even earlier.
okay. Because you're globally important. Whereas this is my job. So,
I'm Mrs. Move over Pitbull. I'm Mrs. Worldwide.
don't get that reference, but okay.
Oh, Pitbull the singer, he's Mr. Worldwide. Now I feel like the jokes. But you get
Becca, if it happened after the year 2000, I don't know. If it happened after 1990, I don't know about it.
I'm young at heart.
Yes, you are. You are. So we were talking about this was the reunion. How'd you feel about the reunion overall?
So I appreciated that it was just this cast, more or less.
Yeah.
We didn't have we did, but we didn't have a lot of silly segments.
Right. They didn't bring in the past cast and have them sit there and keep throwing to AD
Yes.
because she
We didn't
runs the
see
whole
the
thing.
new cast. And I thought liked it that it was only an hour.
Yeah, it was only an hour. I appreciated that. I liked that Vanessa and Nick really pressed them on things.
Yes.
I
Or
don't
they
feel
tried.
like we needed a lot of follow up with Meg, Mason, Madison, meh, 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 meh. You know
No.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate Joey longboarding. This needs to stop. I was telling Becca, there is a gif of Bart Simpson just riding his skateboard in just like Joey. So I thought he was Ted from Bill and Ted, but
Yeah.
he is also
Simpsons.
a little bit of Bart Simpson. Yeah.
If I was in the audience, I would have accidentally tripped him. I'm over Joey. I have a lot of things to say about Joey.
I do too.
Mhm.
I do too. And I was surprised. I changed my mind on a few people here that
Me
I
too,
think
and
is
it
going to be
angered me.
surprising.
Yeah, like, I didn't walk away as hateful towards some people.
Yeah, as I thought I would.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So shall we start?
we shall.
Okay. Joey, my first note. Joey longboards in This Is Too Much.
Oh, my first line is, "Joey came out on a fucking skateboard."
I hate it. Okay, here's what I hate about it. I am married to a real skateboarder.
Yeah.
Timmy was a Gen X skateboarder. He skated all over the country. It was his whole personality when he was a kid. This is an atrocity.
It's an
This is an affront to real skateboarders.
yes, and I'd like to
Stop
know
it.
I kissed a lot of real skateboarders in my
Yes.
teen days, and this is a disgrace to all those boys I kissed.
Like,
Oh my
he's just so okay, so Timmy used to have this saying, and because I would say to him, "Oh, I used to skateboard too when I was a teenager." No, I carried a skateboard. And Timmy always says, like, some people use a skateboard as an accessory.
Oh, 100%.
And I know people who use the guitar that way. And Joey is absolutely somebody who uses his skateboard as an accessory. Stop it.
And I'm also irritated that everyone cheers him on like he's the first person to skateboard. That we need
I
to
know.
stop.
Let's see him do a 360 kick ollie flip off a shopping cart or whatever, like Timmy does.
And side note, it's not even a skateboard, it's a longboard.
I know. I
It's
know.
like,
My
that
teenage
makes it
daughters have longboards sitting in my garage.
yeah, remember when the little mini ones were cool with
Yeah.
emphasis? Yeah,
I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, let's start with Daniel and Taylor, shall we?
we shall.
How could he look more ridiculous? But he has now grown a mustache and he looks just like Daniel Craig's version of James Bond.
He does. Oh my god, he does. I thought he looked cute though. I
He's
feel like
fine.
they were trying to do a glow up with each other, like make a big splash.
They will never be able to replicate the Taylor Garrett
That Versace
glow up.
suit. Oh god.
Mm, mm.
No, but I thought it was cute. And what did you think about her jumpsuit? I thought it was brave to wear a jumpsuit.
Yeah, I do too. I thought she looked good.
I thought she looked great. I thought The ladies looked
I
lovely.
was just gonna say, I wonder if her mother's gonna be like, "Oh, those are out a little too much. Let's be a little
They
modest, shall we?"
they were though, but I liked it.
I liked it too. They make a joke about Taylor makes a joke about him following her on Instagram, and I wrote, "Leave the comedy for somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay, your role here is just to be happily married. Shut up."
You're the couple we want to love, just sit there and let us love you.
Corey of Corey and Carly, I told you this last night, called Daniel a brick of tofu with Christmas lights in it, and I
It was so ridiculous.
died. I died.
Oh, that was
I'm dead.
hysterical.
What'd you think of the tattoo?
I thought it was a little, Great Gatsby.
Yes, yes. Wow,
A
you
little
just
much.
killed my favorite book for me.
It was I mean, I don't it seemed a bit much across his chest, but it means something to them and they love it, so I'll love it.
Becca, I want you to do something for me. Close your eyes
Okay? They're
and
close.
imagine you're banging Daniel. Daniel's going to town on you.
And there's all those eyes.
And you open your eyes and you see yourself staring back at you.
It's kinda creepy.
Could
Oh,
we not have done this smaller? Could we not have done it in another place?
yeah.
And then it's not like he's like, "Oh my god, she has the most beautiful eyes." He actually says she has like a wandering eye when he's describing her eyes. I'm like,
Oh, I thought
"Okay."
he said it wasn't a wandering eye. Which is even better.
So, one thing we did learn that was really serious is that his mom was diagnosed with leukemia.
Yeah, that
And
made me
this
worried.
this was really sad. And he said he's like, "She's cancer free, but she's waiting for a bone marrow transplant," which
Yeah,
is very serious.
yeah. I was very my heart went out to them, and
Yeah.
then it was so sweet to hear that his dad was living with her brother, and her
Mhm.
brother works for the hospital, and
Yeah. These two are perfect. And I want to say something.
Mhm.
We've gotten a little bit of slack for being too political.
Yeah.
We only talk about politics when it applies to the couple. I don't know what Daniel and Taylor's politics are. I
No,
assume they agree on them,
I
and they
don't
may not agree with me, and that's fine. These two are fine, and there's no need to talk about it. I think
They
they're just
own
going to go
boat
celebrate Christmas 24/7.
they own boats, so I'm assuming where they align, but I'm not gonna talk about it.
They own yachts.
It's oh.
All right. So, Devin and Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay. She looked great.
Oh, I know a lot of she was getting a lot of slack on the internet for her hair, saying it made her look older. I
Mhm.
thought it was gorgeous. I thought she looked amazing.
I need to ask you a question.
Mhm.
Did his voice change?
I don't
Because
know
now
if
he talks like this.
but
I'm like, this is not the voice we heard.
there's been a lot of talk about Virginia's voice on the internet.
Really?
Yeah, and people thought when she was on the show before the weddings in the pods,
Mhm.
she was very meek. She didn't speak up. She spoke in a whisper. Um,
Mhm.
and then on this reunion, like she came with her voice and
Yeah.
she was strong. Her voice was strong. It was determined. And there's been a
Hmm.
lot of talk about Virginia's voice on the internet.
Well, I feel like Virginia has found her voice.
Yeah.
Whereas I think he kind of lost his because now he talks like this.
I think he's in a worse spot from the show than a better spot. Like, I think the show
Yeah.
did and took him backwards. I don't think he's I mean, any
Could
man
he
that
be
can wear
back on could he
pants.
be back on the ibuprofen?
Did you see that he made a whole statement about
No.
yes, let me get to my notes.
Of course you have it.
Oh, first, I do wanna apologize to anyone listening today. You may hear some rustling. I have handwritten notes today.
Wow.
Um, if I wasn't already wearing glasses, I would put them on for effect.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
Devin is now saying he was never addicted to ibuprofen. It was a dependency. He was dependent on it for his pain, and it was a misediting, and Netflix did him wrong.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Number 1. There's not a lot of daylight between what he's saying.
Nope.
And we're just parsing hairs at this point. Splitting
Mhm.
hairs, parsing I don't, whatever. Parsing words, splitting hairs. Number 2, he absolutely said that.
Yep.
We all watched it.
We all heard it with our ears and saw it with our eyes.
It wasn't a Franken edit. And if
No.
you were just abusing ibuprofen, I feel like there shouldn't be a ton of shame around that.
No.
I
I
don't
mean,
think there should be shame around any addiction. Don't
yes.
get me wrong. Unlike the shame he made her feel about made Brittany feel about her bisexuality.
Yeah.
But I don't think he should feel any kind of shame, even if it was Oxycontin or whatever,
Yeah.
opioids,
So
whatever it is. You shouldn't feel shame about it, but don't say you didn't say it. We
and
saw
then
you.
and then don't just use one word for another, like
Yeah. Mm-mm.
dependency, addiction, tomato, tomato.
Yeah. No. Tomato, tomato. So this was a great piece here. Virginia says, I loved him very much, but we had different beliefs. And I still don't feel comfortable
Yep,
sharing with you Devin's beliefs. But I will tell you that I'm going to be very clear about my beliefs.
yep.
I 100% value the LGBTQIA plus community, and I believe in a woman's right to choose, and
Mhm.
I believe in valuing other religions.
Round of applause. And as she's saying this, the camera cuts to her mom, who is, like, saying, "Yes, go girl, you got this," like, you can
Yeah.
tell.
Listen, if you believe it, own it. And if
Yes,
Devin believes that women should not have a right to choose, then he needs to say it
he needs to if you
and
wanna
suffer the
things, then
consequences.
you have to say it. Yep.
Yeah. So she says she has a diverse family and friend group.
Mhm.
And she says, we got there emotionally, but we just didn't align. And she does make mention of, I think she has Muslim family members
Yes.
who came to the wedding and he's not into it. And that's not okay.
Mhm.
Again, the hypocrisy of you want me to be okay with your Christianity, but you don't want to be okay with my non Christianity. I
Uh,
can't stomach it.
it sometimes is really it does feel that sometimes being some more liberal people, quote unquote, can be a little bit more tolerant or have to be more respectful. But some Christians believe that they don't give us that same right. And that's
Yeah.
really hard. And I think that's where the pull and tug is right now is
Yeah.
is like,
People on the extreme ends of it. I mean,
yeah,
I'm sure that there are people out there who would make fun of people for being religious,
yeah,
but there are also people out there who are religious who do not tolerate other religions.
not at all.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. I did find out that Virginia's mom is a Minnesota state representative.
I love it.
And which now makes me feel like when they were sitting in that and I knew in that bed conversation when
Was the end.
it was the end, and
Mhm.
I called it in my notes, I called it on the show, I just
Mhm.
knew it. And I think in that moment, she's sitting there realizing, "You voted against my mom."
Yeah.
Plain and
Yeah.
simple. Yeah.
And you voted against me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Devin says, God, for me, I can look past certain things and I think you can be together and not agree. And as a Christian, I love everyone. And regardless how I feel about something, you could be together. No,
Nope,
no.
I don't
Mm-mm.
believe it.
Sounds like you don't love everyone.
And it sounds like you especially haven't shown Virginia any love post-breakup.
And I'm going to say it, when we live in a world where you and I can't even have a conversation about politics without people coming for us,
Yeah.
when it's on a show and we have to talk about the show, I don't know how two people could be in a relationship together that have opposing views. I'm just going to say it.
I don't think you can. I
I
don't
don't
think
think you can
you can.
either.
I
Not
don't
now. 20 years
today.
ago, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So now we get she goes through various grievances. Okay. Number one is there was a letter from an ex. So she says, Nick says to her, there had to be something that happened. We saw the prenup
Yeah.
and then you said no at the altar. Like everything seemed good at the prenup signing, everything went bad at the altar.
Yeah, like, what
So
happened?
she says the night before the wedding, she went to his hotel room and she saw a note from one of his ex girlfriends. Now he says this woman was not my ex now. Like, I don't think of her like that. He
Yeah.
says she's just a friend. And the letter was saying how proud she was of me. And I was like, Okay, like, for some reason, I was like, "Okay, that seems like Virginia kinda made something out of that maybe wasn't."
Yeah, but I feel like did she s I feel like there's a lot of secrecy with
Yeah,
that,
but I
and
think of all the grievances, this might be the least.
yeah, but was it he was hiding it from her, so it just led to one more thing, "What are you keeping from me?"
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
it may have even though it so seems so insignificant and silly, it probably was the straw that broke the camel's back because it was just one more secret that she found out.
Well, and she said, "I found out that you," like, I guess she had met this friend
Yeah.
and didn't know they were exes and found that out from his mother.
Yeah, that would bother me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the check and the gift.
Mhm.
Okay. Virginia says she was told by his mom that the mom's boss sent them $1,000 check for their wedding. And she knew about it, and she just gave him enough time to come forth and tell her, and he never did. Now,
Never did.
he brings up a good point, and he says, "I wasn't gonna give you the check if we weren't gonna get married. I was waiting until we said yes at the altar, and then I would have given it to you." Now, I can believe this if the check was never cashed, but
Mm.
B, I believe the check was cashed. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. Amanda,
Amy.
for our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy, maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Just calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one to
definitely
chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one.
Oh.
I don't know what I don't know what variety,
Yeah,
but
maybe
I feel
he
like
needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of
Oh,
Luke and Madeline.
yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi gummies as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end of the day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it.
I believe, and I just think again, it's one more secret. It's
Yep.
one more thing he's keeping from her.
Yep.
And no, I think I got married 2 years ago, and every time we got a gift, whether it be $1 or $1,000, Steve and I were running and showing each other how excited and how happy and how grateful we were.
So you got the dollar I sent you?
Yes, I did. Thank you so much. You just need to save $1 million and you got it.
I'll send you $1 every year you're married. But my thing is, why wouldn't, if this is honest, if he was like, I didn't want to share this with you unless we were getting married, then he should have said to his mother, keep that until after the wedding.
Yeah. See, I would have liked Nick or Vanessa to say, where's the check now? Did the check get cashed?
You almost said Nick or Jessica.
I
Were you
did.
going back to Newlyweds?
I did.
Vanessa will rip your fucking throat
We
out.
really will. We better
Yeah.
put this. This is on the
Yeah.
public.
I'm sending this to her.
Direct.
So, I do look, there is no doubt in my mind this guy is really not good with money.
No.
And Virginia saw that. We saw her react to that in the moment. This was the only time on the show we've ever had somebody ask for a prenup.
Yeah.
And it was after she got the view of the sneakers.
Pause. I did see in a interview that Garrett and oh gosh, what's her name?
Taylor.
Taylor, thank you. Garrett and Taylor had a whole prenup conversation that was filmed. They never showed it, and they have a prenup.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
gee, why didn't we see that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, did he ghost her? Okay. He claims he loves her very much. I
Nope.
love you very much. But Virginia is like, this is not the person I know sitting here. He
Yeah.
has ghosted me completely after the wedding, but is telling everyone that I ghosted him.
Yep.
He denies this. I never said that. But Molly and Madison speak up and they're like, yeah, dude, you did. You told us she ghosted you at this bar. Let's talk about how many events occur at bars in Minneapolis. Is there one bar that everyone goes to?
Well, we have found out that there are only 6 bars in like this downtown loop area of Minneapolis
Mm-hmm.
that quote unquote all the single cool people go to.
So I would not be there.
Um, I would be there like at 5 when it first opened, feeling
Right.
I was cool,
Right.
and then to go home by 8.
Like we want to get the boneless wings, so we get there at 5.
Yeah.
We eat and we're gone by 5:30.
When the music starts, I gotta go.
Gotta go. Too loud.
But which makes me feel like none of these people knew each other beforehand in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe.
I find it hard to believe.
Devin says these two,
Mhm.
meaning Molly and Madison, came up to me very These two came up to me very drunk asking me my business. Okay.
Why
It was just a dig on them that
Yeah, I didn't like
yeah.
it. It was like, "Oh, those 2 drunk girls," like, ugh.
There was an air of slut shaming to it.
It was, yeah.
And I feel like that's the real Devin that she
Mhm.
saw, that Virginia saw. That's the Devin that's very judgy.
Yep.
Brittany saw it, and
Mhm.
that's the guy.
100%.
So he says, despite what happened just now, Virginia is a great person with a good heart, and we can just move on. Okay,
No,
he
he
would
just
love
wants to
that.
move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Ben and Sarah, and you have some Sarah scoop.
I do.
Sarah, the queen of making bad decisions, is on to another one. Go ahead, Becca.
These are all rumors.
Of course, we only deal in rumor and speculation here.
There have been sightings of Sarah and Joey together.
Tubular, dude. Excellent.
In Minneapolis.
No.
And the rumor is that those 2 are dating. Oh, I'm going to be sick.
Sarah. Long is a good time for goodbye. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, I have another
to everyone.
Joey slander.
Wait, what?
Have you seen the audition tape that he sent to The Bachelor?
No.
As soon as this is over, run to the internet and Google it.
Does he have short hair?
He does. And he's
boy.
wearing an apron.
I just need to bring it up on my screen to get a visual. Joey audition tape?
Yeah.
Bachelor.
It's so cheesy.
Oh, there's no like images. Oh, I see it.
Is it the image
Wow.
of wearing the
Yeah.
shirt? Yeah.
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 Wow. Okay.
So
Oof.
he's looking for, you know what? That makes me mad. I said, oh, no one on this show's an influencer. No one's looking for fame. Wham, bam, Joey.
He looks much better with short hair.
I actually think he does too.
Oh my God. Much better. Okay. All right. So he says, Ben begins. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben says, I would like to say that I've had privilege in my life and I am embarrassed about it. This has been an impactful experience, and I want to thank Sarah for this. Taken on its face value, fine. I don't believe any of it. I don't believe any of it.
He went to a PR crisis management team, and someone wrote that for him.
He went over to our friend Chris DeRosa and Dom, and they fixed him.
They did.
And this is what happened.
Yep.
Nick says, were you willing to overlook this? He says this to Sarah. Were you willing to overlook the differences in your political views? Or did you honestly think that he would grow? And she says, I wasn't looking for a right or wrong answer. I was just looking for curiosity, and it never came. And I said this last week. I kind of see that there are people. I live in a very depressed coal town. We've talked about this many times.
Yeah.
Not a ton of diversity when I was growing up. There's more now. But I grew up with people like this who don't have a bad heart, and they believe it, but they've just never been exposed to that line of thinking, and they're white and they're usually men, and they never have to think about it.
Yeah.
So do I think there's hope for Ben in the future? Maybe. But he's got to want it, and he's got to chase it, and I don't see that desire in him at all.
I have to hope for a better future.
Or else I'm just going to drown myself in my tub.
That there has to be 1 ounce of curiosity in Ben's heart, like the Grinch, to help it grow. But yeah, I think he really said it honestly, even though it was a little cheesy. I've never had to think about these things before, and you made me think about them, and I didn't know how to answer you.
Yeah, I mean, my husband has said this many times. He left this area running like a cat with its tail on fire when he was 18.
Yeah.
He went to Madison, Wisconsin, which is a college town. He went to Portland, Oregon. He went to liberal, progressive, free-thinking places. I don't mean liberal in the sense of political.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Just bigger cities.
Yeah.
With more diversity. And it completely cracked the world open for him. He was like, I never would have thought in the way that I think now if I did not leave.
Yeah.
And I think Ben needs to leave that church. I wouldn't believe a word he says unless he is done with that church.
But did you also see how he kind of backtracked at the reunion? And he said, oh, well, I don't go every Sunday.
Yeah, so I might have missed the trans hate lecture.
But it's like, no, you go every Sunday because
he said he goes every Sunday.
Mentioned it. Yeah. You mentioned it multiple times. Yeah.
And do you expect me to believe on March 14th when they gave their like hate lecture on gender or whatever,
that's what
they never mentioned it again? That was it?
No.
Okay. So, he says, I wanted to shake myself looking back on it. Nick brings up the church and his church's stance. And this is where he says, I don't remember that. He says, I'm not proud of it. And as I grow older, I know I need to grow into these things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Vanessa brings up the girl from TikTok.
Yeah.
She says, Sarah says, in hindsight, it was not small. There were thousands of comments.
Yeah.
But I chose to ignore it. She says after the wedding, she still had hope. And she was in the middle of, so she is a travel nurse. She was in the middle of a contract in Nashville. She had 30 days left in that contract. She says after the show, they lived together for a few weeks and they talked about him coming to Nashville with her when she had to return. He was really excited about it. He works remotely, so he could do it. They talked about whether or not he was going to bring his car. He was coming.
He was coming.
So she leaves for Nashville. She says it was a 12-hour drive. And when she gets to Nashville, she realizes he has removed her from Find My Friends.
Yeah.
Is Find My Friends like the Apple iPhone thing where I use Find My Family? Okay.
Yeah.
She was really confused. She texted him. He sent her a wall of text apology, as you do. Then ghosted her for a month and a half. This is the problem with all of our dating and shit being online. Like, it's too easy to just ghost people.
Yeah. And there's no remorse. Like, I don't think you should ever break up with somebody over a text.
No.
And I think that's just so common now. But it removes that emotionalness from, like, you didn't have the guts to say these things to Sarah before she left. So you decided to bombard her with a text message when she shows up in Nashville?
Listen, in the old days, we just married the person if we didn't have the guts to break up with them. I
We
mean, that's how
do
we did
memorable
things.
thing.
You know what? Is it easier to pay for a divorce than to look at somebody and say, I'm done with you? Yes.
Yeah.
So we just did it that way.
Yeah.
So she says that is when oh no, I'm sorry. She says she didn't hear from him again
Mhm.
until later when a cast member advised him that they should get on good terms and rehearse their answers together. Vanessa's like, "Who's the cast member?" Ben says, "I will not, I will not violate that privacy." And Sarah goes, "It was Jimmy."
She was like she just yells it from across the
Yep.
stage. I loved it. Who takes advice from Jimmy?
Nobody should be taking advice from Jimmy.
When you were
Jimmy shouldn't be taking advice from Jimmy.
Jimmy was on that stupid countdown of people doing stupid things twice.
Twice. So she says, "That's who I knew when Ben who Ben was. That's when I knew who Ben was." Ben says, "My understanding was that we were broken up when Sarah left for Nashville, and once she went, I cut her off. That's what I do when I'm heartbroken." She
Well,
says, "You didn't seem heartbroken. You were out with your friends drinking all day."
yeah.
Good one. Good one.
Yep.
Uh he says he doesn't remember saying that they need to rehearse reunion questions, just like he doesn't remember that sermon, just like he
Yep.
doesn't remember George Floyd.
He has such a
And
short-term memory. You should get
yeah,
that checked.
he's got some issues there. And she says, "Yes, you did, because it was so ridiculous that you wanted to rehearse these questions together that I literally told everyone on this stage at the time of when it happened."
And everyone shakes their head like, "Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
it. I heard it."
Yeah. She says she feels Ben was never authentic. That's what it is.
That's 100%.
And she was love bombed. And I
Mhm.
agree.
And then,
Ben has a lot of growing up to do.
yeah, he does because he's out here handing out business cards.
I know, for his YouTube channel or whatever.
You too.
I mean, did I make business cards for Fat Girl Skinny and go to Wegmans and stick them inside every
That's
book?
different.
Yes, I did.
That's different.
Yes, I
That
did.
is a piece of art. That is literature. You should be out there having more people read the word.
Okay.
But going on to www.youtube and looking up Ben, no, we do not need more people doing that.
Nothing says our age more than www.youtube.
At least I can say HTTP.
Guys, if you want to call us old ladies, just email Becca at becca@aol.com.
I'll be
Okay.
getting it in about 14 days.
All right. Monica and Joey.
Mhm.
Monica admits she never said "I love you" to Joey, but he never said it either. And she also says, not only did he not say it to me, he wouldn't even touch me or be near me. Monica looks amazing.
She looks
Just like
gorgeous.
she was always very pretty, but she looks like I, I don't know what happened here. It's like a different person. Like she is real hot at this
Her makeup
reunion.
artist was good. Yeah.
Yeah. She says watching that back was really embarrassing for me, and
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't see it. He chimes in and says, "Yeah, we could never get out of the friend zone, and the problem was her sister. Family's my number one value. And when I wasn't accepted, it was mind-blowing." Oh, okay,
Yeah.
dude. I
Get
think you're
out of
taking this football and running with it to your bros because the sister either sniffed you out pretty early
here. She read him right away.
or was a total bitch. I agree.
Probably one of
I'm
those.
leaning with the former, but whatever. Nick basically says, Nick Lachey
Yeah.
says, maybe her sister saw a lack of commitment and was calling you out. And I wrote, yes, Nick.
I said, "Thank you, Nick."
Yes. Monica says, look, this is so great. I want this on a plaque somewhere. Just, oh. Monica says, look, I was doing the work. I'm running around having hard conversations with loved ones. And he's just like fucking off, jumping around, throwing a football. She's like, I wanted to reach through the screen and shake myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And, thinking back about it, you're like, "Wow, yeah, he never had plans to say yes. He always knew he was too calm, he was too
Yeah.
casual."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, he said, will you get engaged with me? Not will you marry me?
Yeah.
So she says, I found out a lot in this past year. Like when we were at a tubing place, he slid into one of the other cast members' DMs. I don't know what was said. I don't care. It's the act of doing it. And of course, it was Madison.
Mm-hmm.
He says, yeah, I was checking on Madison. Okay.
Ugh. And he gave this lame, like, yeah, we were dating in the pods, and I'm such a good guy. I check on
Hmm.
it. I'll check on all my friends. Get
Fuck
out
off.
with that. No,
Yeah.
you weren't. Ugh.
You were fishing.
You were 100%.
So I love that he said, yeah, I was checking in on people. And Vanessa goes, like who? Vanessa and Nick are not here to play today.
They are laying it down.
Yeah, they are. They're fighting for their jobs over there. They're like, we gotta do this.
They've been reading the comments.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
Madison says, Madison says, what he sent to me was love the pink hair. Wish we could have talked more. No, that's not, no, that's fishing. What
I
he should have
stopped
said
watching
is, I
that.
love the pink hair. It was good to see you.
Yeah,
That's
lovely to
it.
see you. Mhm.
Wish we could have talked more. That's putting a little bit of a fishing line out there.
Yeah, like, talk
Mhm.
about what? How
Yeah.
great your girlfriend is? No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. So she says after the weddings, Monica says after the wedding, she and Joey were hanging out and texting, and they even banged a few times. He says only once, she says a couple times.
Yeah.
Joey told her that Madison was after him and coming on to him at bars, and she runs into Madison on a party bus again. Is no one working?
But, I think does it become you can't hang out with other people because you're on this show, so now you've become best friends with these people because 'cause they're the only people you can talk to for a
That
year?
could be it. That
Yeah,
could be it.
like
So
trauma
she runs
bonded?
yeah, she runs into Madison on a party bus, and Madison's like, "I've never been after Joey. What are you talking about? Like that wannabe Bart Simpson? No."
Yeah.
And Madison says, "We dated in the pods, but I am not into him."
Mhm.
And she didn't even know this was happening. And apparently they cornered him, and he could not talk his way out of this.
Nope.
They press him now. He's clearly lying because he has nothing to, he can't defend it.
No.
She says, Monica says, you are a great son, a great brother, and a great friend, but you are not a good romantic partner and you have a lot to learn. I thought that was very generous of her.
It was very nice, and much better than what I wrote because I wrote, "Joey is trash. Joey is a gaslighter. Joey can take his bullshit outside and shut the door."
Okay. Okay.
That's how I feel.
He clarifies that because she said no at the altar, he didn't know they were dating. And now he admits, yes, he has a lot of growing up to do. And Monica is just incredible.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So far, have your feelings changed about any of these people?
I probably feel more anger and hatred towards the men,
Okay.
which is pretty on par for me. So,
I gotcha.
yeah.
So now let's go to Lauren and Dave. Now, Dave is somebody I changed my mind on
This
a
is
little
where
bit.
I turn and I don't know who I am anymore.
I softened a little bit.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So Nick or Vanessa, one of the Lachey's, say to Dave, how does your sister feel now?
Yeah.
And Dave goes, well, her whole problem was that she didn't want me to get a bad at it, essentially. But here we are. And I thought that was
I did
pretty
that on my
funny.
own.
Lauren says she gained some perspective watching them. She says, I am light years ahead of him in my emotional maturity.
Mhm.
And to his credit, he goes, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They haven't spoken. Go ahead. I'm
Can
sorry.
we just talk about how beautiful Lauren looked?
She looks
Oh,
amazing.
and I feel like all the men went downhill and all the women, like, raised above, like,
Dave just sat there and was sweating the entire time. Like his collar looked real tight.
scared.
Devin, worst look on a man with that stupid jumpsuit. I don't know what he's wearing. No,
No.
no. Mm-mm. So she says they haven't spoken, but a few weeks ago he sent her a very kind text, and it was kind and thoughtful about the situation with the other guy. Now I'm wondering if that was damage control before they get to the reunion.
Oh, 100%. Even though I have turned my heart towards Dave a little, he saw a PR crisis management team, and they told him just to sit there and smile and wave and just say, "Yes, I was bad." Like,
Dream job, okay?
yeah.
You and I open up a reality TV PR crisis firm.
Oh,
And we just work with these guys on how to pull this back from the edge.
we could save America.
And then, like, so you know how when you're coaching somebody, like, you have smaller goals and more long
Yeah.
stretch goals? The stretch goal would be just be a better person.
The short-term goal would be like, just close the door when you use the restroom.
All right. So Dave says he learned a lot about this asshole and the guy that she was
Yeah,
sleeping with, and how he just wanted to be on the show. And he says he learned a lot from watching the other couples when the show was on, and how Sarah defended Ben, and how Daniel
yep.
had Taylor's back. And he says he should have defended Lauren. Well said.
I'm glad you realize it now.
Hmm.
Yep.
He says he loves her. And Nick says, "Do we all agree we can hook up and then go on Love is Blind? Like, I just want to make sure we can all agree that
Yeah.
you can hook up with someone and then go on Love is Blind."
I like that Nick Lachey had Lauren's back, and he was
Yeah.
like, "This is ridiculous."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vanessa asked Dave if Lauren is the one who got away. Stop it, Vanessa. Stop it.
This is
She
not
got away. Let her stay away.
yeah.
And he says, "Yes, I think about her all the time." And Lauren says, "Well, that's really hard to believe because you've seen me at bars, you have my number, you never used it, you never talked to me. It's like
Yep.
I'm dead to you."
He's like, "Bullshit."
They do a little bit of rehashing about the fighting of the sister. I just wrote the sister's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Now, at the end, this is where I think I turned on Dave, like turned for the better,
Mhm.
because I trust Lauren. And Lauren says,
Yes.
"I would like to make it known that Dave is getting a lot of hate and he's being called a narcissist and a manipulator. And even though things didn't work out with us, he is not a narcissist and
Yeah.
he is not a manipulator." She said, "But you do have healing and growing to do." And I trust her. To me, she is a reliable narrator.
I do, because she actually said it with such kindness. It wasn't,
Hmm.
like, vindictive, or because she coulda come out and really ruined it for him
Yeah,
more.
absolutely. She could have.
And I do think she sees Dave, hindsight is 2020. I think she sees him in a different light. I think she even said, like, days after this, she was okay, like, she
Yeah.
wasn't heartbroken. Um,
Well, and you and I have talked about this. And I even, brought this up with Amanda. I'm like, imagine you go on this show and people that you know really well and trust, like me and Amanda, are telling you, we know this guy.
yeah,
He's a bad dude.
it's hard.
It's like I think Dave should have facilitated a conversation between the friends and the sister and Lauren. That's where he went wrong. I do understand him trusting
Yeah.
his friends.
People
He's
he knows
known them his
for
whole
life.
life.
Yeah.
Right.
And I
But
just don't
I
think Dave was mature enough to know how to
right.
handle the situation.
100%. I think where the mistake came, and I think Lauren agrees with this, is if he wasn't going to defend her, she deserved a chance to defend herself.
Yeah.
And he didn't do it. Are you ready to go to this fucking Mason and Meg? This is so stupid.
So stupid.
They broke up. They're still friends. Great.
I
Okay.
think they're still together, and he didn't wanna say it.
She's rubbing his leg a lot.
Yeah, and she's
Yeah.
defending him to the end.
Hmm.
Mhm.
They go to Madison. Madison says she had different relationships with Alex and like, it's just, we don't care. The only interesting part of this is that Madison has brought receipts to show us that Alex is not a good dude and talks shit about Mason and Meg. She pulls out the receipts. It doesn't land with the punch that she wants it to.
No.
Like, he really didn't say, he said they wore their impression gowns or whatever to
Yeah,
meet each other, and he put like
like,
is that where he put the melting face, or did he put the dead?
he put the melting face.
And like, I would have said that about anybody.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
little womp, womp,
Yeah.
womp.
So now we have AD and Ollie here. Now, you guys remember from previous seasons, AD was with Clay.
Yep,
Hottie Clay.
Yeah.
and Ollie was with Demi from UK. And apparently they went on Perfect Match, but we've spoiled the end because now they get engaged.
Yeah, but I guess you just can't keep it hidden, so you gotta.
I guess. Who is AD related to that she has to be on every tell all? I mean, I love her. I enjoy her.
Yeah.
Bring her back. But it's like she's on every
Do the ratings, the downloads just spike
one.
when she comes on the screen?
All right. Now, Becca, we have top 5 moments in Love is Blind history. I could have given you 10 other moments. I can't believe these are the top 5.
And my favorite part though is when Nick Lachey said, "If you wanna see all 15, go
No,
to the website."
no, we
No,
don't.
no, I don't.
Number 5 is Chelsea telling Jimmy she looks like Megan Fox. Okay, that should have been up there.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay. 4, Taylor and Garrett, Garrett's glow up. No, not
No,
of interest. I
no,
mean, interesting, but not in the top 10.
no.
Jeremy and Sarah, Laura reading him for filth after he didn't come home, which is great,
Yes.
but I don't think it's a top 5. It's a top 10.
It's a top 10, but I don't know top 5.
Yeah. I think them riding off on the jet ski, flipping the camera off was
A
better.
much better one.
Number 2, Lauren and Cameron meeting, and I just wrote, "My God, that woman is stunning."
Oh,
Ugh.
she is so pretty.
That should have been moment 1, in my
Moment
opinion.
Yeah.
But no, number 1 is EpiPen comment with Jessica and Jimmy, which is stupid. I'm
So
sorry, it's just dumb.
it was so rehearsed, like, she had that line, like, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of that girl.
No, me either. So that's it. And season 9 is in Denver. We get a whole music video from Alex Warren. I thought it was Alex from Alex on the Show. I was like, what is happening? It was weird. Overall, we didn't need that filler.
No. Oh, and
Mm-mm.
we also did not need them handing out Love is Blind socks to everyone and then
No.
having them throw them in the bin. No.
So let's take the Alex Warren and the AD and Ollie shit out of it. Okay. That ate up about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What could we have put in that 10 minutes? Oh, I know. Let's get Dave's fucking sister on the stage
Yeah.
and be like, what is your problem?
Or bring the guy who was saying all these rumors, have him there.
Yeah. Or bring Monica's sister up. Why did you hate Joey? Tell us.
We didn't get any commentary from the family like we had. I think the
Mm-mm.
families talked before, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
Like in the reunion.
Usually they interview them and they're just in the audience and they say something.
Yeah.
But like, why wouldn't we ask the family members who were so involved here? Or I got an idea. How about we do never seen before footage
Yeah. If you
instead
want
of relying on Tea with Ricky or whatever the fuck it is to drop it? Why don't we let what's her name? Is it Tea with Ricky?
is it tea with yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
why not like let Netflix have charge of that and release some stuff?
Yeah, how was she getting this, but the producers of Netflix can't?
I don't know. And then we go ahead. I'm sorry.
If you wanna see a much better reunion than the reunion that Netflix shared, Entertainment Tonight has clips on their TikTok page where they're interviewing all the cast members and asking them really good questions. Those 3-minute TikToks are way better than the reunion.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, like, you get Dave talking about like, Lauren, and you kinda see Lauren reacting to it because she's listening to it.
Mhm.
You get, Virginia and Dave talking, or excuse me, Virginia and Devin talking about each other.
Mhm.
It's actually much better.
Do you watch Married at First Sight?
No, I don't.
So they had their tell all this week from this previous season. And it was a wild season. 2 of the cast members hooked up. It was a whole thing. Kevin Frazier is a godsend to tell alls. We are 2 minutes into the tell all and he's like, exactly when did you hook up? When did it start? Why didn't you tell this person? Like he gets right to it.
He's watching the show.
That's what we need. We
Yeah.
need Kevin Frazier to host all the tell alls going
Well,
forward.
it would be easy for them because it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
guess it's Nick Lachey and Vanessa.
They're like executive producers now.
Yeah.
They're paying to be on the show. essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like was this on the reunion or something else I saw where they were answering questions about what would make Love is Blind better?
No, I didn't see that.
Well, it must be I must have seen this on the internet. So Nick and Vanessa are answering questions about what would make the show better. And they say they would love to do an older Love is Blind
Oh, that would be so great.
where everyone is over like 45, 50.
Mhm.
And then, of course, Vanessa has to do a cheesy, like, we'd call it Blinder in Love.
Oh god. Vanessa, stay away from the branding.
But I
It's
would love
almost
to
as bad
see
as I am.
an older group of couples
Yeah.
come into the pod.
It's interesting because Married at First Sight had an older couple this
Mhm.
year, and when I say older, like 39.
Yeah.
That couple was the only one who lasted, and it was really the guy was almost 10 years older than her. She was,
Mm,
like, maybe 32, he was, like, 42,
okay.
Thomas and Camille, and they really stayed out of the bullshit, did their own like, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm up for it.
and
Show our
Later
listeners.
Daters, that was a fun show, which
Later
we got to
Daters
see
was so
older
good.
people dating. Yeah.
Yeah, Later Daters was so good. Oh my god, loved it so much.
Love that one.
Oh, Avery!
Pam, remember Pam?
I love my bulldogs.
Oh, where are they now? I need that.
All right, my friend. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me.
You're welcome. I'm just checking my notes of rumors.
Mm.
Oh, the one thing
Oh,
I
one more.
wanted to say really
Yeah.
quick. So they're promoting the Denver, Colorado
Yes.
season, which I
Yes.
think probably will come in the fall.
Yeah,
'Cause-
and you better cover it with me.
yeah, of course.
Of course.
But this was filmed last year.
I I,
In,
I can't with this. I
yeah,
can't with this.
we need shorter if hear my prayers, we need shorter turnaround times.
The editing is not that sophisticated. If they can get out a season of Severance within a year, I think you can get out Love is Blind.
Yes, hear my
Jesus
prayers.
Christ.
Yes.
All right, my friend, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys,
It's been
if
fun.
you haven't already, please consider supporting the show by joining our Patreon, Supercast, or Apple subscriptions where we cover a bunch of stuff. And next week, Becca and I are going into the prison and we're
Yes.
going to be covering Love After Lockup, and I'm so super excited.
So excited. I got an orange jumpsuit and everything.
Wow. Okay.
Well, not
All
yet. I'm
right.
just joking.
You're not wearing your Beth sweater over the orange jumpsuit.
I don't want to tempt all those prisoners.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com or join our Facebook group Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.